Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another pre-market watch list. So, yesterday was a pretty good day. There was a lot of plays to be made, both long and short, and hopefully today turns out to be another good day. There's a few stocks on the watch list. It doesn't look as appealing as yesterday's market, but there's still going to be some opportunities. So I got a handful of stocks. Thank you, Zareth. Appreciate it. Good morning, Betty. So Zach, good morning to you as well. So we definitely, what's up, Pippin? What's up, brother? Definitely got some good stocks to watch today. Yesterday was a good day for me. I finished out the day up about 2,300. So yesterday was a good day for me. Trying to capitalize on that today. So we got a handful of stocks. We're gonna go through this pretty quickly, but that's just about it. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead, start sharing the screen. Once again, thank you all for joining in. And we don't want to go into Word. That's not what we're trying to do. Okay. No, not what I want to do. All right. So here we are. So first things first, I'll be watching, obviously, KODK. Right? So let me get this out of here, and let me get this out of here, and let me get that out of there. Okay, cool. So we all know KODK, Kodak, something about Bitcoin or something about cryptocurrency. It caused the stock to explode over the past couple days. Yesterday, it basically seen its red day, started getting a little choppy, right? So come here, look at the daily chart. When we look at this daily chart, you'll see that, let me get these out of here. So you see this daily chart, huge spike, prices way overvalued. Everybody knows it, short sellers know it. That's why it's starting to come down. Now, here's the thing, is it was $3 a share. It moved all the way down, and now it's, down to basically $9 a share. There's still a lot of room for this to come down. Watch me, I'm gonna put it on a 5-day chart. All right, so you can see that it looks like it's rolling over and it's ready to dump out. So here's the deal. This is a completely short bias trade. I think we're going to see a pretty big red day on KODK. Now, it's very possible that it might short squeeze, but that's less likely than to see it come down. So honestly, I think we might see KODK come all the way down to about $7.30 today. And then even it's possible it might even come down to $6. That's a big move. So honestly, I'm more or less looking for it to drop out to about $8 a share or $7.50 a share today. Again, think about it like this. Kodak, $3 a share company. They released news about joining into the cryptocurrency world. Yeah, okay, so John, okay, even with that being said, right, still don't think, I mean, in my opinion, right, and that's the thing, is in my opinion, I don't really see it being still worth that much. I still think that it should come down. I don't believe that they should increase by this much. And, whether or not the news is there, a lot of other, short sellers are looking to short the stock down. So in my personal opinion, I think we might see KODK continue down, and it'll probably come down to about 8 to like the 750 range. So I do stress to keep it on your watch list. It is a 40 million share float. Thus far today, it has traded 1 million shares, 1 million shares of volume. Volume's at 1 million, 40 million share float. Definitely could see this continue to the downside. Though, do know it is a 5-cent ticker, right? So 5-cent ticker meaning it moves in 5-cent increments, which can be very challenging to trade sometimes. So it's not going to be the easiest trade in the world, but I would definitely still keep it on your watch list for potential short. All right, then we have, even this company, SECO, Seiko. they released some news this morning about joining into the cryptocurrency, or was that yesterday? Or wait, what am I looking at? Oh no, oh no, wait, is it? Okay, yeah, it was this morning. That's what I thought. So Seiko shares rise sharply pre-market on report of a launch of Seiko blockchain certificate. Do I really know what that's all about? No, all I know is that their price is moving this morning from $9 a share to 17, dumped out, now moving back up. This is one we should definitely keep on the watch. Right now, we want to keep it on a long buy. We definitely want to stay long bias because we see that it increased significantly, dumped out, but now it's coming back up. This could just be the short squeeze that's bringing it back up. So we're going to kind of want to watch this $15 level. Right now, we want to watch that $15 level as it has a little bit of a previous resistance area there. So again, we could definitely see this squeeze up above 15 and continue running. It's got the blockchain news. We know that these blockchain news stocks always tend to have a run for the most part, right? So if there's enough people watching it, which it does seem that way because we already have almost 1 million shares traded today, 665,000 shares of volume traded pre-market. It's a 7 million share float. Far less of a float, way smaller of a float than Kodak, right? This could be very similar to LFIN, but LFIN had a smaller float too. Not to say it's going to be the next LFIN, okay? Don't get me wrong. But again, we have a lot of potential here on SECO. Look at breaking above 15. That's the move I was talking about, that squeeze right there. So let's definitely keep this on the watch here this morning for a long bias trade. Now that we've broken through 15, we really just need to watch it and see if it's going to pull back and continue up. And then that's just really it. We have to watch our level 2. We have to watch for pullback entries and stuff like that. Okay, there's no like, I mean, you could say, oh, I'll buy the breakout of 17, but 17's $2 a share away. That's too far to wait to get in because you could get up here, have resistance, and it crashes. Okay. So let's keep it on the watch list. Long bias SECO. Okay. What else here? PTIE. PTIE is a little bit more low volume. I'm not crazy about it. You see this huge dump that it did? It just dumped out like crazy, but it's all the way back up to $9 a share right here. So it leads me to believe that if it dumped out like that, we could very well possibly see it do another similar move. Again, this is another one of those stocks that boomed from crypto news, I believe. Wasn't it crypto? Oh, no, maybe this was that nasal spray thing. But again, this one in itself is still pretty high, still a little overvalued. It hasn't seen a red day yet. It hasn't. It dropped significantly yesterday, but still hasn't seen a red day. I think it's possible that we might see it have a red day. Okay, you see this very aggressive dump. I think we should watch this one for a short. Keep it on your watch list for a short today. And that's just it. PTIE. PTIE has, where'd it go? Let's see. It's down today, so it'll be on the down gappers, wherever that may be. Where's it at? I don't know. Interesting. So again, we're going to keep PTIE on the watch for a short. It might trade on lower volume today, which might make it a little bit harder to trade, but still, for my opinion, I'm definitely short biased on this trade. DPW. Okay, DPW had a monster day yesterday. Didn't even have this one on the watch list, but it had a monster day, so now it's on the watch list. Okay, pre-market, we have a high of 330, 329. We have a low of about 280. So our support's at 280. We're continuously putting in some higher lows. So we're definitely trending up here right now, right? So we can draw our trend line like so. So as long as DPW stays above this trend line here and follows its higher low pattern, Antonio, good job. That's killer. You're killing it right now. So as long as it stays above this trend line, I'm completely long biased on the trade, okay? But again, you know, when you look at it from this chart, like a 5-day chart, you'll see that it just kept getting crushed and crushed and crushed and crushed and crushed until it got so low, short sellers covered up, causing a big squeeze throughout the day. I think we might see it have a little bit of a push here in the morning. I don't think it's really going to run too much. It might, but, you know, I mean, that's a big move. That is a big move for DPW. And I'm fearful that if you try and go long on it, it might end up crashing, all right? But when you look at it from this daily chart, it doesn't look all that bad for long because it got crushed and it dropped out so much that, you know, you'd think it probably should do a little bit of an increase here and continue higher. But, you know, stocks do whatever the hell they want to do. So definitely would say keep it on your watch list for DPW. I'm a little on the edge. I'm a little wishy-washy on this. I'm a little like want to be short, kind of want to be long. So, you know, it is following this trend. It is continuously going up. So I think if what I would probably watch for is to see if it can hold above 3. All right. Right now it's above 3, I think. Yeah, it looks like it's above 3. So it's above $3. What I would wait for is to see if it holds $3 or if it tests a break below 3. Right now it's above. Let's see if it holds above $3. If it does, and then it holds this trend line, I would probably take a long position on it. I think that would be my idea for it. It is up big, so you could expect maybe a little bit of a wash out of the gate because a lot of people have already made some money on it. But I can tell you it will most likely be in play today. So keep your DPW or keep DPW on watch. I'm going to be long biased and short biased. I go both ways, not sexually, but I do. Okay. Now, that's that one. So I did SECO, PTIE, DPW, KODK. There is one more, MYSZ. Okay, MYSZ is one that I will be keeping on my watch list. Okay, watch this. All right, so it's been getting hammered down. I mean, it had that big news, big pump up. It got hammered down for the past 2 days, and now it's starting to uptrend. So I have reason to believe this might act very similar to what we've seen DPW do the other day. Okay, very similar, where there's a bunch of short selling taking place. We bottomed out. We're putting in higher lows, so we might start curling up. And I think we're going to see MYSZ have a pretty significant squeeze today. Right now, there's not a lot of volume because it doesn't look very good pre-market. So when you're talking about people who watch stocks pre-market and follow news, there's not going to be a lot of people watching this stock right now. But in my opinion, when you look at it on like a 5-day chart and come to the conclusion that it pumped up, it sold off significantly, at some point, short sellers are going to want to cover their position, or people will think that it's found its bottom and it's time to start buying it again. And I think that's the point in which we're at right now, where we're going to start seeing this squeeze. So I think if we keep this on our watch, might be an entry above 175. Okay, 175 would probably be my go-to entry on MYSZ for a long biased trade. NBEV, or not NBEV, I think is pretty dead. I think I looked at that earlier. NBEV. Oh wow, did that just do something? I wasn't paying attention. It must have. I think I looked at it earlier. It didn't look that good. I would be short. I don't know. Does it have news? That is kind of big news. Yeah, not bad. I guess you could watch it. I'm not going to be too crazy about it for now. It's okay. It's traded about 400,000 shares of volume, so that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not crazy about it, if you want my honest opinion. You maybe keep it on your watch list, but I'm not super fanatic. It does have a little bit of, it's trying to uptrend a little bit. It has a double top. So it's basically double topped and it's showing a bearish signal right now. So I wouldn't be super long biased on it right now. And then AMRH. AMRH looks pretty dead. I mean, you know, there could have been a lot of short selling taking place here. So actually, you might as well keep AMRH on your watch for a long, just because it's possible there was a lot of short selling taking place here, and short sellers have yet to cover up their position, which could cause a nice spike here in the morning. Okay, so keep that on your watch too. It might, you know, NBVE might run with that headline of CVS, but as of right now, it doesn't look very significant, you know. So that's all I got for you here on this watch list. So there are plenty of opportunities. You got SCCO, blockchain news, NBEV, CVS news, PTIE, short, the MYSZ potential long, TPW potential long. I'm missing one. SCCO, Kodak, KODK. I think it's going to go. I think it's going to go down. So that's all I got for you guys this morning. Thank you once again for tuning in. I appreciate the support. Again, all the links in the description below. I think it's the second link down, but you can join into the free chat room that we have here on Discord. If you want, you can always join into the trading course for $15 a month, and that will get you you know, a couple hours of pre-market analysis and action before even YouTube. You get some stock scanners, a trading course. We do live mentoring classes 2 times a week that you can tune into and that are always recorded and uploaded. So if you don't have the time to tune in and miss that, we do nightly watch lists. My buddy Matrix, who helps me out, does fantastic watch lists, not just penny stocks. He does all kinds of stocks. So again, if you're kind of looking to boost maybe your learning curve or just kind of tune in, you can ask some people here in the chat room. They've joined in. You can get into the free version of the chat room. You can see the profit and losses that some of our members, I myself, do. We upload it. We don't hide it. I had a $5,000 loss one day. I showed it. So it's no BS. It's so, and again, pick your poison, right? So watch list looks pretty good today. Oh, NVAX. I didn't talk about that. I wanted to. I forgot about talking about NVAX. Cryptos are just getting crushed recently. NVAX, I think, had a price target. I'm looking at my other monitor, but NVAX got a price target or something like that. Novak's analyst turns uber bullish, raises price target to $10. $10, I highly doubt will ever happen. NVAX hasn't hit $10 it was $15 2.5 years ago. I highly doubt it's ever gonna reach that. Like, I mean, maybe you know, I'm not an analyst, I'm a trader, but there's no way. Like $10 a share, my ass. Okay, every time I hear of a price target, it never happens. It's like a unicorn, right? You guys know the unicorn saying, right? It's like a unicorn. You hear about it, but you never see it. That's like a price target from analysts, or like the weather, you know, like a weather update from the weatherman. You hear about it, but you never see it. It's all mystical, fairy-ish BS, right? So it's a price target. Always take a price target from an analyst with a grain of salt. I might as well be an analyst, okay? I think my predictions are far more correct than any of these price targets. I'm still wrong, but don't get me right. But price target, it's a unicorn. What if you saw a unicorn, then, I mean, yeah, the perfect girl, you hear about it, but then, you know, next thing you know, they're farting in bed. No, I'm just kidding, right? So anyways, everybody have a good day. Links in the description below. I'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Then next week, I will be traveling. I won't be on Tuesday for sure because I'm taking on a road trip, but I'm traveling to Colorado in a big van with like 8 of my buddies. We're going snowboarding in Vail. So I will be gone, or no pre-market, nothing going on. I'll probably send out a little watch list in the Facebook group on Tuesday, but won't be around Tuesday. And then I might be like on and off next week just because I'll be on vacation. So I don't know, like, you know, how everything's really going to work out till I get there. You know, I might be bunking out back in a shed. Who knows, right? So anyways, I'll catch you guys all on Friday, okay?